Hi, this is Kara from Darling Vulgarity. Today I'm going to show you how to wear the coquette aesthetic if you are in your 30s and above. I really love ultra feminine styles, so I'm very drawn to the coquette aesthetic. The definition of coquette is basically a flirty girl. When you transfer this over to clothing, it tends to make you think of things that are very girly in fashion. Pastels, bows and ribbons, lace. One of the fun parts about Coquette is how broad it is. It has nods to Lolita fashion, Vintage Americana, Regency style, Balletcore. It's playfully sexy with a dose of innocence. But because that innocence is tied to the coquette aesthetic, it can sometimes come off as juvenile, especially when the influencers showing us how to wear coquette are in their teens and 20s. But I'm here to tell you, you can still wear coquette and have fun with it well into your 30s, and I'm going to show you how. At the end of this video, I am going to touch on how the coquette aesthetic sometimes gets a bad rap because patriarchy. Some women don't like it. They believe that it caters to a male fantasy, but that's later. Let's talk about fashion first. First dress I'm wearing is more the Vintage Americana style of coquette. This is the coquette you think of with the red framed heart-shaped glasses, the cover of Stanley Kubrick's Lolita, drinking a glass bottle of Coca-Cola through a straw. The primary colors in the Vintage Americana coquette aesthetic are red and white. So the dress I have on is a mini white dress with puff sleeves, very playful, very girly. The print is these dainty little red strawberries. I feel like other fruit prints keep threatening to replace the strawberry print because it's been around for quite a few years now, but I just don't think anything is as cute as the strawberry print. Coquette is very much tied to how you accessorize something. Always go for bows. So here I have the bow choker, I have the bow hair clip, and then the dress itself has a corset front with a bow tie. I have combined just a pair of pretty basic strappy heels with white socks with a ruffle detail at the top. And I think when you're going for coquette, one of the easiest things you can do is pair ruffled socks with whatever shoes you have on. When you put this all together, you have a coquette look. However, if you are a woman over 30 and it feels a little too over the top for you to combine all of these things, you can take pieces of each thing and incorporate it into any outfit as you feel comfortable. Here's another outfit with a really played up coquette style. You have a corset top, the whole thing is very pastel. There's a ruffled skirt, the Selkie boudoir dress as a layering piece, which incorporates lace and puff sleeves. We've got the ribbon choker, and again, the ruffle socks with heels. So this is a lot, and not everybody's comfortable in it, and that's okay. Let's talk about how to dress it down and still incorporate some of those really fun, girly coquette elements. The next thing we're going to do is toss the layering piece and replace the layering piece with one that's a little more basic. A short sleeve white button-up Peter Pan collar top. I've also taken my white ribbon that I had tied to the side and just moved it into the front so it acts almost as a little pussy bow for the blouse. The corset top is still present, as are the ruffles and the white eyelets. But you can see the whole thing is just a little more wearable, a little more everyday, a little more toned down. Option number 2, get rid of the layering top altogether and the miniskirt. Wear the corset top by itself and replace the miniskirt with something longer. I've also taken my ribbon necklace and just put the flat part in the front with the bow in the back. I love that this outfit has a really easy sundress feel, but you're still holding on to those coquette details. The ribbon, the corset top, the cotton eyelets, and I've still got on my ruffle socks with heels. Let's move on to a dark coquette aesthetic. Same principles, ruffles, lace, mini skirts, but nix the pastels and replace it with a darker color palette. Pearls are another big part of the coquette aesthetic that I hadn't mentioned yet. I really love incorporating pearls into the dark coquette aesthetic because I like the contrast. A very coquette move is to make sure that your sweater can cover the palms of your hands. And then I'm wearing a shorter black petticoat that is thick enough and layered enough to wear as a skirt without being see-through. I also have my costume jewelry here, my pearl brooch. I've also got my heart-shaped purse. And I've traded in my nude heels for a pair of black heels, wearing the same white ruffle socks. If you want to keep the petticoat but maintain a more evening look with a more mature top, I would suggest replacing the faux fur lined cardigan with a nice black velvet top. This is a peplum velvet top, long sleeve. There's still a little puff in the sleeve to make it playful, but it's a much more mature silhouette. This one's from Doan, but I will remind you this video is not about buying new pieces. This is about having fun with the things you already own and seeing how you can style things in different ways. If you want to keep the petticoat and make the whole outfit a little more hot weather friendly, any dark colored peasant top will do, or something with a sweetheart neckline. This is how it looks tucked in. I think it looks fine either way. And if you want to do the dark coquette and make the whole thing a little bit more casual, keep the petticoat and replace the top with either a dark colored sweater, a knit, something oversized, or a dark colored sweatshirt like this one. And once again, coquette best practices: don't shush your sleeves. Try to pull them down so they are over top of your palms. Now let's say the petticoat's the thing you want to get rid of. You can go back to your faux fur collared sweater with your pearls and replace the petticoat with a slinky black slip skirt that automatically feels more grown up. I love the black slip skirt because I feel like you can make it nighttime friendly, you can make it office friendly, dress it up, dress it down. I just think it's a really great basic staple. This one, I don't even know the brand. I bought it secondhand. So they are easy to come by and you might already have one in your closet. For a fancier nighttime outfit, you can revisit your black velvet top and you can still incorporate the bows and the ruffle socks while achieving a more grown-up going out look. You can tone down the formality a little bit by replacing the top with a long sleeve sheer lace top. You can also see I've replaced the ruffle top white socks with some black socks, the same shoes, and these socks are lettuce edge, which just mirrors the lettuce edging on the arms and the hemline of the lace shirt that I have on. And for your casual look, go right back to that same dark colored sweater or sweatshirt. You've still got the socks with the ruffles, you've still got your hair bow, you have fun bits of the aesthetic there, but the whole outfit is a little more grown up. I would be remiss in talking about coquette aesthetic if I didn't mention Balletcore. I do not have the patience or the athleticism to be a ballerina, but Balletcore has a chokehold on me. I am obsessed with Balletcore. So I'm gonna do a Balletcore outfit for you as well. I've just layered a couple of mini trapeze dresses. They're very loose, very flowy. The top one is just sheer lace. They both have some ruffle detail. Bolero sweater over top, leg warmers to match the bolero sweater. And then I've got my pink accents. I have the choker with the pink bows here and my big pink scrunchie. I've talked a lot about ruffle socks with heels, but ballet slippers are a really cute addition to any coquette outfit. And this is a very easy look to tone down and make a little bit less ballerina, a little bit more grown up and everyday wearable. So first I'm just gonna lose the giant pink scrunchie. And I'm going to replace the bolero top with an oversized grandpa sweater. My blingy choker with bows is sadly coming off too. I'll replace it with one that's just a little more muted, but has the nice pink ribbon coming down the front still. It's a more toned down version of coquette leaning Balletcore. Let's take a minute to talk about bloomers. Love them or hate them, bloomers are a thing right now. I love them, but I am not brave enough to just leave the house wearing a pair of bloomers in lieu of a pair of shorts or a skirt. I like to wear them under things. I'm just not ready to pull off that look in public. And a really easy replacement for a pair of ruffly bloomers is a ruffly skirt. Going back to the classic coquette palette of pastels, I would stick with a pastel color, probably a white or a pink in my case. But to me, the ruffle skirt mimics that lazy, effortless, playful, innocent, sexy that the bloomers do while being something more wearable, something with a little more coverage. And you can wear the bloomers underneath if you want to. And paired with your ballet flats and either leg warmers or the lacy ruffle socks, it becomes a casual outfit a lot of coquette elements, but something that's still very, very wearable. For my money, there is no bigger coquette flex than the puff dress. Kimberly Gordon, the founder of Selkie, designed the puff dress and it came out during the pandemic. It went completely viral. It is no surprise why. It is very princessy, very dreamy. It comes in pastel colors as well as dark colors as well as patterns. I swear it looks good on everyone. It is a universally flattering cut, no matter what size you are. But in doing my research for this video, I came across a really great article in Glamour by Jenny Singer on the puff dress itself. I personally think this article relates to how some people feel about Coquette though, which is why I bring it up. In the 2021 article, Jenny Singer writes, "The moment I saw a Selkie puff dress, I wanted one, but I also felt like a bad feminist. Are Selkies the ultimate realization of a creepy male fantasy?" Singer called Kim Gordon to find out what she thought. Kim Gordon says, quote, "Men hate the dress." Gordon says she hears regularly from men, online and in real life, about their disdain for the puff dress. Women tell her that their boyfriends don't like them. They kind of scare guys, she says. When you wear them, you'll be the center of the room. And for that reason, they're kind of more powerful than they are sexy. So when I think about the coquette aesthetic, I do not believe that it is the realization of some creepy male fantasy, as much as I believe it is a powerful nod for women to their own inner child. It allows me to dress as the person I wanted to be when I was 7, which is Princess Aurora. I also listened to this amazing TED Talk recently, which I will link in the description, about how a woman started dressing the way she always truly wanted to dress. And for her, it was this very mid-century Jackie Kennedy aesthetic. She looks adorable, and she says that it's her way of opening a door for conversation to people. It's her open invitation for people to engage with her. So I hope I have convinced you that women over 30 can absolutely wear Coquette and have fun with it. If you need a little more inspiration, look to none other than arguably the celebrity face of Coquette, Lana Del Rey, who's 39. And if you're a total fashion nerd like me and you watch old runway shows just for fun, check out the Vivienne Westwood Fall 1995 ready-to-wear runway show, Viva la Coquette. That collection seamlessly blends aspects of historic French fashion with 90s cool, with the modern coquette aesthetic that we are seeing now, nearly 20 years later. That's all I have for you today. Please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching. See you next time.